And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through. We are near.
Kevin, thanks.
All right, thank you, David. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. And for the Heat, they've got Jimmy Butler, Jay Crowder out there with Adebayo. Then it's Robinson, and it's Dragic in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Sabonis. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Butler kicks to Dragic. Deep 2 from Robinson. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Turner finds Sabonis. Over Adebayo. Warren. It's good on the putback.
Well, T.J. Warren is terrific at using his frame to become a factor on the glass. I love it.
Dragic taking his time here. Butler passes to Dragic. And it's sent back by Turner. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it. The fast break chance. Over Butler. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Warren's got his second basket of the game. Not a fast start here for the Heat. 7-point differential.
And T.J. Warren has always been able to score. Gives you production whether he's playing the 3 or the 4.
Greg, the numbers have never been a concern for T.J. Warren. He's always been a solid scorer. He's increased his efficiency. He's leaned a little bit more heavily on the 3-point opportunity, which is so important. For him, to me, it's about staying healthy.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Robinson misses.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
And there's the pass to Brogdon. Butler against Warren. Over Butler. Indiana again, turning it over. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. It's stolen by Oladipo. And Brogdon with a clear path to the rack.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Heat have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Butler finds Robinson. Down low. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Dragic.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Oladipo for 3. Crowder pulls it in. The Heat trail by 7. Pass to Adebayo. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Dragic the pass to Adebayo. Dragic against Brogdon. Here's Adebayo. No good on the shot. So the Pacers will take it the other way. A 3 from Warren. Sabonis, the pass to Turner. Crowder against Warren. Here's Sabonis. And again, it's Indiana converting.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Robinson misses.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Warren
the pass to Brogdon. Sabonis against Crowder. Yep, that one goes.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Heat trail by 13. And Turner kicks to Brogdon. Butler against Warren. Outside, Sabonis. Oladipo trying to get open. Sabonis, no good. And so here is Miami. Right side, Butler.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
A different look for Miami. Olenek is checked in for Adebayo. Iguodala comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Tyler Hero in for Duncan Robinson. The Pacers also with a sub. Lamb is checked in for Victor Oladipo. Now Brogdon following Sabonis' three-point attempt. Outside Warren. From outside the arc. They get it back. Here's Sabonis. Right side Turner. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Oh, he got it to go!
Wow, how about that?
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw.
And so it's Indiana with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've excelled in the open.
These guys work so hard and they're young.
Well, Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Pacers here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Oh, what a dunk! Look out below! Wow, Iguodala, an incredible dunk. Woo, did he leave the ground quickly?
McConnell passes to Holiday. Here's Bitadze. The layup off target.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Shot's good by Hero.
Well, that's the vision you get with Dragic. His teammates have to love playing with him.
McConnell kicks to Holiday. Over Iguodala. The shot by Holiday, no good.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Here's Iguodala, and it's Iguodala with the jam.
Andre Iguodala, from the moment he stepped between the lines, has been a skilled transition scorer.
And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year and $15 million in the deal.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Three-pointer. The shot by Holiday, no good. Right side, Dragic. Over McConnell. Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Dragic.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
McConnell finds Lamb, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And Miami making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Indiana. The Heat have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Iguodala left side. Here's Hero. Misses the three. Indiana leading by 8. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Pacers. At one point, they led by 16. McDermott for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Stolen by Holiday. McConnell kicks to Holiday. Pass to McDermott. Ball's knocked loose, and here are the Heat. They're on a 10-2 run here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Oladipo.
And with Victor Oladipo, the impact he has on the scoreboard is huge. But you can't discount how great he is as a defender.
Oh, there's no doubt, Greg. Think about it. The last time he played a full season, he was first-team All-NBA defense. This guy has great length on his arms. He can cause a lot of miscues with his ability to pressure. And he's strong enough to deal with wings as well. So there's a versatility there that you love.
The Pacers making a switch here. Brogdon's checked in. Deep two from Robinson. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oladipo finds Warren. Oladipo, good.
Oladipo is a star, and he powers through the contact to convert.
Turner with the steal. To the inside. Butler with the steal. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Indiana shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami.
It seems to me, guys, that T.J. Warren every year adds one more dimension to his game. We know this. This guy can play on the offensive end.
And Oladipo, here we go.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
That's an example to me of the attack mindset of Jimmy Butler. Puts it on the deck, draws contact. Simple.
And so Butler nails both of them. Outside Warren. Got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Indiana out in front. They lead by 14. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. So it's Indiana who's out on top at the half. They lead by 14. Kenny, give us your... And that does it for our halftime show.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Domantas Sabonis has been exceptional here, guys.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
On the court for Indiana. Sabonis and Turner up front. Jeremy Lamb out there with Brogdon. And it's Holiday and it's small forward. Crowder goes in. And Crowder slams it in.
And Crowder, no remorse on the drive. What a vicious dunk.
It's Turner high post. The kick out to Holiday. Brogdon against Adebayo. Now Dragic. Deep 2 from Robinson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Lamb passes to Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that, defense.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. It's good from long range. Robinson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Hey, well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling. 80% shooting to start the third. 4 for 5.
Brogdon looking it over. Pass to Sabonis. Dishes it to Lamb. 6 on the shot clock. Crowder with the steal. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25 and 14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
A different look for Miami. Olynyk, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Derek Jones comes in for Crowder, and Hero subbed in for Robinson. Holiday, the pass to Oladipo. They get it back. McDermott, no one around him. Indiana again missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Dragic. Back to Oladipo. Outside Holiday. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. A 3-ball drills the three-pointer. And the Pacers lead by 8.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Good ball movement here by Miami. For 3, Olynyk. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. At one point, they led by 16. And the wide-open shot from Warren, no good on the 3. The Heat have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. From 15 feet away, Jones kicks to Butler. Fades and shoots. Olynyk can't hit. Pacers leading by 8. Bitadze, the pass to Holiday. Here's Bitadze. Now here's McDermott, defended by Butler. Holiday with the 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Hero. From outside, off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Warren with the ball. Butler covering. And the shot by Warren, no good.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Butler. And the Pacers also making a change. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for McDermott. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Dragic. Holiday looking over the floor. There's the triple. Fires the 3. Here's McConnell. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Indiana holding on to an 8-point lead heading in. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game, and this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Heat, Iguodala out there with Hero. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then it's Jones. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. Up top, Warren. He's guarded by Adebayo. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pacers lead by 10.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
And here's Iguodala outside. It's hauled in by Warren. Warren's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And Oladipo kicks to Warren. With the second effort. Oladipo finds Warren. It's stolen by Jones. All by himself. Moving it up. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Oladipo outside. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Greg, you look at the career of Victor Oladipo, drafted 2nd overall out of Indiana, but didn't break out in his NBA career until coming to the Pacers. A bit of a late bloomer.
And Kevin, Oladipo's a prime example of some players just needing time. It also shows you how much the right situation helps a player. Oladipo always had the talent. He just found a place to foster it.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Butler, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Andre Iguodala. Sabonis, the pass to Turner. Robinson against Sabonis. Over Robinson. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Oladipo with the block.
Wow, the athleticism we talk about with Victor Oladipo. Send it back.
Goran Dragic is checked in for the Heat. In Indiana with a change here too. Lamb's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Butler against Warren. Here's Lamb. Rebound by Butler. The Heat trail by 10. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Crowder with the ball. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Turner finds Warren. Looking to get back on track here. No good that time. And Miami the other way now. Here's Crowder. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Indiana on D. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
That free throw good from Brogdon. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on. Offensive rebound. The shot by Turner, no good. Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Pacers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Domantas Sabonis.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Lamb. Oladipo draws the double. It's stolen by Adebayo. Robinson with it. Now defended by Warren. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And we've seen Dragic do this for many years, fighting his way through contact to make plays.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. T.J. Leafs checked in for Miles Turner. Justin Holiday comes in for T.J. Warren. Edmund Sumner's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Inside, Holiday laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 9.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And here are the Pacers now. At one point, they led by 16. Outside Holiday. Hill pulls it in. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And the shot is good.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony. A stunning view of Capitol Hill. And we've got...
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the small forward. And for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. Wall. And he can't bank that one in.
You know, with Miles Turner, a lot of his value, I think, comes on the defensive end. One of the best shot blockers in the league the last couple of years. And has really good mobility. He's got a nice shooting stroke, but defensively is where he makes his greatest impact in my mind.
Now here's Wall. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Back to Hachimura. 4 on the shot clock. Takes it from 10. That one doesn't go. Good D by Brogdon.
And Clark, at the moment, you could argue that it's the defense that's the best asset for Turner at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you, Greg. I think clearly that's his strong suit right now. He's got a terrific shot in terms of mechanics and range. I think you'd like to see him be a little more consistent with his selection and then develop a more reliable low post go-to move.
And it's Warren with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Oladipo outside. Sabonis high post. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Boy, that's outstanding court awareness from Oladipo. Head up and found the open man.
Ryan against Turner. Stolen by Brogdon. Oladipo outside. Outside, Sabonis. From 12 feet out. And no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Here's Bonga. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. The kick out to Wall. That one off the back iron and out.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. Back to Beal. Fires for 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And Oladipo kicks to Sabonis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And without a doubt, one of the big reasons why the Pacers were so tough last year was Domantas Sabonis. He continued to improve and was a statistical monster across the board.
And, you know, Greg, the biggest jump for Sabonis was on the glass. I mean, his rebounding went to another level. And he's a terrific rebounder at both ends, but especially at that offensive end. And he bangs that glass all the time. He attacks missed shots like his life depends on it.
Now, here is Smith. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Mahinmi passes to Brown. The rebound by Turner. Pacers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Sabonis kicks to Turner. And the pass to Warren. Fires from the line, and he knocks down the jumper.
Boy, Warren takes what the defense gives him there, making use of the mid-range stroke.
Smith inside, defended by Sabonis. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Warren kicks to Oladipo. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Excellent concentration from Oladipo. Even when you get physical with him, he figures out a way to convert.
Here's Beal. Another shot. Sabonis with the block. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Back to Warren. Charity stripe shot. Washington with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And here's Brown outside. The shot misses. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Warren the pass to Turner. Smith against Brogdon. Over Smith. Turner trying to free himself up. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Beal. Lays it up and banks it in. Beal's got 5 points so far.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Oladipo taking his time here. And the basket is good.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Bertans inside the line. No good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. Pacers lead by 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Pacers, McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. And it's McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Bertans. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Indiana leading by 3. Outside, Lamb. Outside, Holiday. Pass to McDermott. Here's McConnell. 6 to shoot. Indiana moving the ball around. Holiday with the 3. Indiana again missing. And it's Wall with the ball for Washington. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And that play showcasing Hachimura's hops. He just pops up and slams that one home. And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Holiday with the 3. It's rebounded by Payton. Washington trailing. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. All taking his time here. Over McConnell. Wall's shot is good. Wall's got the lead up to 1 now for the Wizards. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
And Washington has possession. Following the score by Indiana, here's Hachimura. Here's Wagner to the wing on the left. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Wizards lead by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Lamb. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop.
Man, I like the quick hands of Wall. I mean, seeing him jump all over the opposition and get into the passing lanes to come up with the steal, that's impressive work.
Here's Bitadze. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Bitadze's got his second basket.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Outside, Wall. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Lamb passes to Bitadze. And that one is good. Bitadze's got 6 in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Wagner. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Payton kicks to Wall. Payton outside. To the inside. Wagner. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Beal's checked in for the Wizards. Indiana trailing here. 30 seconds left in the first half of the game. Holiday, the pass to Sabonis. The kick out to Holiday. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They did give up a couple baskets more than... And that...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pacers trail by 4. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And just an emotional return from injury for Oladipo last season. He missed over a year due to that knee, and just great to see the young man back on the floor.
Boy, it sure is, Greg. I mean, it didn't take long for Oladipo to show he's still an outstanding player. I mean, he means so much to this team when he's healthy. His energy is infectious, and he's a big-time playmaker and shot maker. It's really hard to miss a full year. But I tell you what, Oladipo did not look rusty for long.
Turner finds Warren. Oladipo outside. Turner inside, working on Bryant. Indiana moving it around. 5 to shoot, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Washington making a change here. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Washington leading now by 6. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Beal against Oladipo. Beal drives in, down low. And Bryant the bucket on the assist from Beal. Bryant's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards. Brogdon looking it over. Pulls it from the elbow. Misses off the right iron.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And it's a 10-point Washington lead.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Here's Warren. The 9-footer's on the mark.
You know, I like seeing Warren do work inside. He might be a three-point shooter, most known for that, but he's still 6'8". You got to do some work in the paint.
Now here's Beal. Brown wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Bertans finds Bryant. Outside for Beal. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Brown against Brogdon. Out to Smith. The dish to Bryant. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Bryant's got 8 here in the quarter.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Here's Turner. And it's sent back by Bryant. Brogdon the pass to Oladipo. Second shot opportunity. And foul up. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Mahimi's checked in for the Wizards. Smith the pass to Mahimi. Good work defensively by Turner.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Back to Holiday. Pass to Holiday. To the middle. Here's Bitadze. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Mahimi. And finished off by Oladipo.
You know, the fact that Oladipo and his teammates are so well connected, they know exactly when to send the lob his way.
The drive by Beal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And, you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Passes to Bertans. From past the arc. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Indiana shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he makes the first.
At 6'11" and 243 pounds, Turner is physically imposing. He's a big man, though, with a delicate shooting touch from outside.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Bertans passes to Mahimi. And Mahimi with the stuff.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
And so it's the Washington Wizards looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Wizards leading by 13 on the court for Indiana. Sabonis and oh, what a play! Woo!
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
McConnell kicks to Sabonis. Left side, Turner. That one doesn't drop, and it's Washington the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Wall against Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Mahimi. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Outside, Beal takes the 3. Mahimi, it's good on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 19. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Turner inside, guarded by Mahimi. Sabonis, no good. Wizards leading by 19. Outside, Wall. From deep. Rebounded by Lamb. The Pacers have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Dishes to Turner. Outside, Lamb. Shot clock at 6.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Beal, the pass to Wall. Down low. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Mahimi with it. Picked up by Turner. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Beal against Holiday. The pass to Wall. Outside for Beal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 5 assists in the game. On the wing, Holiday. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Indiana needs to get a shot off. McConnell, offensive rebound. And Turner kicks to Holiday. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's foul number 2 for him. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. Then for the Pacers, T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Lamb. Victor Oladipo comes in for Aaron Holiday. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Wall up top. Wide open look. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Wizards.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Beal.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Outside, Beal. Offline from the high post. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. And there it is for him.
You know, you got to give it up for Oladipo, being able to maintain his poise and not letting the contact bother him. That's good concentration.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it. Coming up next, the Cavaliers take... Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting... DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
he sure is. Thanks, David. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. And for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. Now here's Love. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
And it's sent back by Turner. Oladipo outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Oladipo has good size, one of the bigger guards in the league, weighing 210, and that strength helps out.
To the paint. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Sabonis. Back to Turner. It's Oladipo on the wing. Clock at 4. And then jammed down. He goes right over Colin Sexton.
Yeah, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Sexton against Oladipo. Here's Drummond. Osman. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now, here's Warren. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Give Warren a blanket right now. That's his comfort zone. He's snuggling up there.
Love deciding where to go with it. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Now, here's Oladipo. He has 6, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul called on the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. McDermott's checked in for Warren, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. Out to Nance. The 3. The rebound by Turner.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
It's good.
McDermott putting it down, maybe surprising the defense a little bit, but showing some mobility getting to the rim.
Thompson is double. Pass to Garland. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Indiana. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Justin Holiday comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's Lamb in there for Oladipo. And so it's Indiana with it. McDermott passes to Bitadze. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Garland.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Knocked away. Here's Lamb. And slam dunk by Lamb.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome today.
And so here's Cleveland following the score by Indiana. Porter finds Nance. Garland with it. Just 5 to shoot. Pacers leading by 10. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bitadze, and he dunks it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Inside, here's McDermott, and finished off by McDermott.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Pacers lead by 12. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Pacers team out there.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Indiana, they've got Warren, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 spot. Windler, the pass to Sexton. To the inside, Thompson. It's hauled in by Warren. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Pacers. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Holiday, the pass to Holiday. Misses in close. Cavaliers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. There's the pass to Windler. That one falls.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
The Cavaliers trail by 12, and Nance now atop the key. All going up court. Holiday with the block. But they get it back. Out to Nance. Back to Thompson. Tries yet again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Tristan Thompson is constantly asked to play a role and willingly accepts that. You think about how much respect he's garnered from coaches and teammates through all the seasons that he's played in the NBA.
And Indiana making a change here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for Justin Holiday. Oladipo, he's checked in for Lamb. And Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
You got to get in front of Oladipo, or else you're going to see things like that. We don't mind.
Love the pass to Drummond. And Sexton has it in the corner. Cleveland moving it around. A second chance effort. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Warren kicks to Turner. Down low. Here's Sabonis. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oladipo against Sexton. It's Drummond, high post. Back to Love. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Warren with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That's his first foul. And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. And Indiana with a change here, too. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Warren. McDermott, no one around him. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Love against Sabonis, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Love has a knack for recognizing when a teammate's going to break wide open.
Oladipo draws the double. Pass to Brogdon. Here's McDermott from the arc. Love grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Sexton the pass to Osman. And that one, good. Osman's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
Nice to see Brogdon just step into one from the mid-range.
Sexton the pass to Drummond. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Cleveland. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the Pacers.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick, a shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Brogdon, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No problem getting a little bit physical. Brogdon's got a good, solid base build there and drew the contact.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Garland the pass to Windler. Turner with the steal. Outside, Sabonis. Out to the right wing. Over Nance. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fan. And what Miles Turner brings to the table, well, he gives you a little bit of everything. But Kenny, thanks for joining us.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
Oof, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Osman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And Oladipo, here we go. And finished off by Oladipo.
Oladipo executed that pick and roll well. Remarkable at scoring whenever he gets room to shoot off the screen.
Now Garland. The open look here for Sexton. Kept alive. And Drummond is right there.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And stolen by Drummond. It's tipped. And they're running. And here they go. Garland, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Warren, good.
Now, TJ Warren trusts that shot. Trust me, fantastic at shooting with purpose off the pass. That's alliteration.
Now, here's Garland. Not a lot of room. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. Garland dishes to Sexton. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Sexton against Brogdon. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pacers lead by 14.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded by Brogdon. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And the shot by Warren, no good. And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Garland kicks to Sexton. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Off target from three-point range.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
And D. Garland on the attack there. A nice job on the drive.
And Cedi Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Cedi always showing up here to compete.
Outside Warren. And it's good, 2 points.
Well, he's such a gifted scorer and finds different ways to do it. TJ Warren playing his role up well here.
Turner with it. He's picked up by Drummond. The three from Warren. That one, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Garland at the elbow. Stolen by Brogdon. It's Brogdon on the wing. To the middle. Here's Turner. The Cavaliers pull it in. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Now here's Brogdon. Defense is right there. Sabonis, the pass to Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. And then Oladipo with the jam.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis. Capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
Drummond dishes to Love. Drummond in the post. Turner covering. Can't connect from short range. Oladipo finds Warren. Rebound Love. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. That's in, and the Pacer lead is kept down now to just 12 on the basket from Andre Drummond. Oladipo with the ball. 14 points for him. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Here's Thompson. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Indiana Pacers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. Then it's McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the small forward. And stolen by McConnell. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Passes it to McDermott. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What did the Knicks have to do to get back to that field, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter. Aaron Holiday is checked in for McDermott. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Holiday, no one around him. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Thompson passes to Windler. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Windler's got it back down to within single digits for the Cavs. Here's Holiday, and the layup's good off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Garland, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season, and maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Garland. From deep. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Nance. Now Cleveland moving it up. Thompson dishes to Porter. Misses from close range. The pass to Windler. Knocks it loose. Sabonis with the steal. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
It's tipped. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. So both teams changing it up here. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Right side, Sexton. Turner with the steal. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Sexton, the pass to Love. Basket counts.
You got to try and do a little bit better against Love. His focus that time remarkable. Even with the contact, he ends up scoring the basketball.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Turner throws it down.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Sexton, the pass to Drummond. Sexton trying to break free. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Andre Drummond. Outside Warren. Lets it go with the 3. Love grabs the board.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And Oladipo kicks to Sabonis. Back to Oladipo. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Yeah, 77%. That's a good number, isn't it? Once he gets cooking, his team's going to start finding a bit more confidence around him.
Drummond dishes to Garland. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
There's 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Brogdon finds Oladipo.
Rabbit out of hat.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Took him no time at all on that one. And now it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control. Well, I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
Sabonis, the pass to Warren. Can't connect from long distance. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent. But thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and The tallest building in the state of Indiana. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Robinson is out there with Dragic. Then it's Jay Crowder. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Indiana, Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Crowder. Back to Dragic. Over Sabonis. Here's Adebayo. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Pacers.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Stolen by Brogdon. Dragic against Warren, and it's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Robinson against Oladipo. To the paint. Here's Warren. Shots good by Turner.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here is Robinson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Brogdon against Dragic. Brogdon the pass to Oladipo. Here's Sabonis. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Robinson, that's good.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Oladipo taking his time here. Here's Turner. Great D that time from Adebayo. He'd have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Warren on the wing. He kicks to Turner. Just 4 to shoot. Now here's Adebayo. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, here's Crowder. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the 2 teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the 2 teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the 3 and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. Now Oladipo after Malcolm Brogdon's 3-pointer that didn't go.
And simply look at how Oladipo is built. Dude has a huge upper body. It is hard to check that.
And the first one at the line is good. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. Doug McDermott comes in for Sabonis. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for T.J. Warren. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Crowder. Jones comes in for Jimmy Butler. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Robinson. And it's Tyler Hero in for Goran Dragic.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Bitadze, the pass to McDermott, inside. 1:14 left in the first. Here's Bitadze. He's guarded by Adebayo. McDermott can't get it to go. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Here's Adebayo. And that one drops for him. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
Here's Oladipo. Rebound by the Heat. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Olynyk can't hit. Pacers trail by 4. McConnell finds Lamb. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Adebayo with the ball. Now defended by McDermott. Olynyk can't hit. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. No good on the free throw.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Justin Holiday's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Oh, that was something else.
And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with it. Putting on a show for everyone with that one.
That will count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat lead by 4. The second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Doug McDermott is out there with Sabonis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
And you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulder. Bam Adebayo has not forgotten he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those close to him they will pay. A little extra motivation, fuel for the fire.
Holiday dishes to McDermott. Bitadze, the pass to McDermott. Kicks to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Sabonis trying to get open. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Hero passes to Olynyk. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pacers trail by 4. McDermott passes to Bitadze. Outside Holiday. The dish now to Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? This one for 3. The rebound by Holiday. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Holiday against Jones. Holiday looking for an opening. Holiday, the pass to Sabonis. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. He'd have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. 3-pointer. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Holiday inside the line. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. T.J. Warren comes in for Doug McDermott. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Here's Turner. Rebound by the Heat.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Brogdon.
Good shot from Brogdon. He's got great shot mechanics.
Dragic kicks to Olynyk. Pass to Robinson. From deep three-point range, Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Holiday, the pass to Sabonis. Stolen by Robinson. Butler attacking and slam dunk by Butler.
I love that about Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
And stolen by Butler. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Lobs it up for Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Shoots from the line. The shot by Brogdon, no good. The Heat leading by 8. On up the court. And the shot goes down.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
It's stolen by Dragic. Here's Butler. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Butler's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
That's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olynyk. Indiana making some changes. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Sabonis. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Justin Holiday. To stop the run, that's good from Brogdon. On the assist by Turner. Brogdon's got 4 this quarter.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Deep 2 from Robinson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Warren. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Showing some assertiveness inside. Warren knows you can't beat the defense if you play scared.
Crowder finds Dragic. And so it's Miami going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've set the tone. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the 2. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They took it.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and in the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. They've got Jimmy Butler, Jay Crowder out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Dragic, and it's Robinson in at the 2 spot. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it. The fast break chance. And Oladipo kicks to Warren. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Just has a knack for finding openings in the defense. You could describe Warren as opportunistic.
And Miami making a change here. Heroes checked in. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Dragic the pass to Crowder. From deep. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Indiana. Pacers trail by 8. He can't get that one. Dragic with some nice D. Here's Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively. And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler content to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
You know, GA, nothing has come easy in his career for Jimmy Butler. All he does is puts his head down and works and works and works. And because of that work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love watching his progression. Plays with a high motor. Crowder knows only one way to play, and that's in 5th gear.
The kick out to Warren. Fires at the elbow. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Warren's got 6 points.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
It's hauled in by Warren.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Boy, he gets great elevation for a player his size. Maybe we need to get Oladipo back in the dunk contest.
Passes it to Adebayo. Dragic with it, guarded by Holiday. Second chance shot, and Adebayo with the lay-in. He has 6.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
1:57 left to play in the 3rd.
And there's that scorer's mentality that Oladipo possesses, which really puts the defense in a bind trying to stop it.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4. And some changes here for the Pacers. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Sabonis. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Warren. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Aaron Holiday. Then for the Heat, Jones checked in for Jay Crowder. And it's Iguodala in for Goran Dragic. Adebayo passes to Butler. To the middle. And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Oladipo. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Oladipo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just sheer determination. The contact was there, but Oladipo showing real toughness gutting through it.
From about 16, it's rebounded by Indiana.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Turner finds Oladipo. Oh, that's blocked. In transition, here comes Miami. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Justin Holiday's checked in for Indiana. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Oladipo. Robinson's checked in for Miami. Butler feeling it out a bit. Adebayo, and he gets it to go. 8 points for Bam Adebayo.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Adebayo against Turner. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Jeremy Lamb.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Butler. And they pick up 2. Butler's got 8 points.
I'm sorry. That's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Lamb passes to Turner. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Outside Robinson. Adebayo high post. And Adebayo throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
A dangerous pick-and-roll partner. Adebayo's a high-level athlete with great size.
Down low. Here's Turner. can't hit from in close. He got it up. Unable to get that one. And so it's Miami in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for Indiana, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Brogdon in at the 1.
Too smooth. Oladipo down the lane with such ease. His agility really gives him an edge.
Here's Butler. That one wide left.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And Turner throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And here is Robinson. 3-on-3. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
The burst of athleticism of Butler is fun to watch. He is a tenacious dunker.
Here's Oladipo. And he lays it straight in. Oladipo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
In the corner, Iguodala with it. Here's Crowder. The offensive rebound. It's Robinson, top of the key. Back to Crowder. And another shot. Shoots over Turner. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
A well-rounded player on both ends. You can count on Jay Crowder night in and night out. And you see the value he provides for this team.
What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Warren dishes to Oladipo. And Adebayo sends it back.
With a strong sense of timing and awareness, Bam sent that shot away.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Pacers trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Oladipo. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one. Hero passes to Crowder. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Adebayo. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Oladipo. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Oh, took the contact and tried. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Here's Indiana. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Oladipo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First free throw is good, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Here's Hero, guarded by Oladipo.
You're not going to beat Oladipo with that. I mean, Victor plays hard on both sides of the ball.
Brogdon against Dragic. Here's Turner, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Turner's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers. Outside Dragic. It's over Brogdon. Miami no good on that time either. And it's Warren with the ball for Indiana. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And Oladipo, here we go. Money!
And the combo guard skills helping Oladipo in these spots, as well as his overall outstanding decision-making.
Outside Dragic, stolen by Brogdon. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. To end the drought. Hero, no good.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Drafted 11th overall back in 2014. Miles Turner is a premier defensive player, leading the league in blocks in 2018.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Oladipo. Turner with the steal. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Brogdon the pass to Lamb. There's Sabonis. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Here's Hero for the 3. Cans the 3.
We see this a lot from Tyler. Instead of going all the way to the rack, he pulls up.
And it's Dragic with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Here's Nunn. No good on the quick 3. So it's Indiana picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really...
The Road Warrior Wizards arriving at the arena. That look tells us they are ready to get down to the 10th. And now Washington's starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. And for the Pacers, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Brogdon in at the point. Now the pass to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
This is why you can't leave guys open around Wall. He'll notice it and exploit it.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, G.A., his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better.
4 on the clock. Brogdon. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's Bonga. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Oh, well, listen, guys, that was great work, making them pay for the laps on defense.
A quality shooter from that area. When you let Brogdon feel comfortable from there, he'll torch you.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Beal, the pass to Bryant. Over Turner. And Bryant gets it to go. Bryant's got his second bucket.
You got to be more physical with Bryant than this. I mean, he's skilled at fending off contact on the way up.
Brogdon against Wall. Shot, high post. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Well, using the momentum on the drive to perfection. Hachimura is a terror in these situations.
Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Oladipo. High post shot. The shot will not fall.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually, he drops those in between jumpers.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
But for a big, Hachimura moves fluidly. I mean, don't underestimate his ability to beat defenders off the dribble.
Brogdon finds Warren. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad that's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Smith surveying the D, passes it to Bertens. Out to Smith, back to Bertans. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now, Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Mahimi dishes to Brown. That's tipped. Now the Pacers moving it up. Has to be Bitadze. Back to McDermott. Pass to Bitadze over Mahimi. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Washington leading now by 6. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. No good from outside. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it. The fast break chance. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And it's denied. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Wizards lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo.
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness.
And you know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. We've got Davis Bertans. Smith is out there with Payton. Then there's Brown. And it's Wagner in at the 5, roaming the paint. Wizards leading by 4. Brown finds Smith. Back to Brown. And here's Smith. The pass to Wagner. Stolen by Holiday. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. And it's blocked by Brown. And here comes the break. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Oh, man, how about the athleticism from Wagner on the fast break? I mean, he gets up the court fast to finish it.
Holiday, the pass to Bitadze. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for McDermott. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Davis Bertans. Hachimura comes in for Troy Brown. Beal's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's John Wall in for Ish Smith. Hachimura, the pass to Bryant. The dish to Wall. Shoots over Brogdon. And Wall gets it to go in on the assist by Bryant. Wall's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Oladipo, the pass to Turner. Banked in off the glass.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Right side, Bryant. Beal against Oladipo. Beal drives in. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He's so hard to stop. I mean, when Beal is committed to scoring, he doesn't care who's guarding him.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates, so he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved. Well, Hachimura has confidence in his jumper, so he doesn't hesitate in catch-and-shoot situations.
Up top, Oladipo. He's covered by Beal. Beal against Oladipo. Sabonis. Beal pulls it in. Wizards leading by 10. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Wagner finds Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Wow, rising up with force. I love it when Hachimura elects to dunk it. Great work.
Oladipo against Beal. Sabonis with the bucket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Wizards have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Wagner kicks to Wall. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists in the game. Beal the pass to Hachimura. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time.
The kick out to Holiday. 16 seconds left in the first half. Back to Sabonis. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Well, you like seeing Holiday get his guys involved. His coaches love when he's being unselfish.
Ball passes to Wagner. Good work defensively by Turner.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the show.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the... And...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Sabonis and Turner up front. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Warren in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Bertanis, he's checked in for Hachimura. Oladipo against Beal. Oladipo dishes to Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Oladipo, here we go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Bryant kicks to Wall. Back to Bryant. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Goes up again. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Here's Sabonis. Almost, but it rolls out. Wizards leading by 5. Beal with it. Sabonis defending. Sabonis with the block. And he's able to get it back.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Here's Warren. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And the shot goes in. And the Wizards lead by 7.
But tall players like Bryant have a unique vantage point. Helps him see the open man.
Now, here's McConnell, covered by Wall. Indiana moving the ball away. Holiday, the pass to Sabonis. Bertans grabs the board.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Stolen by Warren. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis. Capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
Right side, Wall. Basket good. Wall's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. McDermott comes in for Sabonis. And it's Lamb in there for T.J. Warren. Mahimi finds Payton. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. 2 points, that one goes. And it's a 9-point Washington lead. McConnell passes to Bitadze. Now, here's McConnell, covered by Smith. And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Indiana making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Hachimura is checked in for Washington. Holiday, the pass to Bitadze. It's stolen by Mahimi. Here's Payton. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Playing his role, captures the rebound and gets it right back up. Good job by Hachimura.
Bitadze misses from short range.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And that one drops.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Greg, good to see Jeremy Lamb back on the floor after his injury. He can still be a productive wing, you think, off the bench for this team.
No doubt about it. More of a finisher for this team. Lamb shouldn't have any lingering effects coming off that ACL. His game's diverse enough to get shots anywhere in the half court, and he'll continue to be a productive player for the foreseeable future.
Wizards leading by 9. Here's Payton. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Pacers shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Nice shot by McDermott.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Washington. They've held a 12-point lead early. 17 seconds left in the third. Brown the pass to Mahimi. There's the feed to Smith. Here we go, one-on-one. And Lamb kicks to Holiday. And so it's the Washington Wizards heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got Ian Mahimi. Troy Brown is out there with Smith. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. John Wall's checked in for the Wizards. And Brown drops them both. Pacers trail by 9. Oladipo with the ball. Kicks it to Turner. Left side, Sabonis. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Brown drives in. Tries again. And Mahinmi lays it up and in. Mahimi's got his first basket.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
There's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. That's his first foul. Washington making some changes. Bryant is checked in for Mahinmi. Bertans comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Beal subbed in for Brown. Here's Warren. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jumpers.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
Never any doubt where Bradley Beal's going with that pass. I mean, if he has a teammate that wide open, he's not going to miss it.
Oladipo dishes to Turner. First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw.
Drafted 11th overall back in 2014. Miles Turner is a premier defensive player, leading the league in blocks in 2018.
Pacers trail by 8. Oladipo outside. Back to Brogdon. Left side, Sabonis. Baseline jumper, and that one good.
Looking like his dad, Arvidas, my former teammate. Sabonis, a skilled center, knocking down shots.
Oh!
You gotta enjoy watching Wall take flight. He's a sensational dunk artist.
Brogdon outside. Oladipo, the pass to Turner. And it's sent back by Bryant.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. Hachimura is checked in for Bertans. Beal with it. Now defended by Warren. Hachimura kicks to Bryant. Over Turner. That one rolling around and rims out. Pacers trail by 8. Warren on the wing. It's stolen by Wall. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Beal. The tray sinks the three-pointer. And the Wizards lead by 11. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
And it's Warren with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 11. Ball against Brogdon. A shot off that time. And Washington the other way now. Bryant against Brogdon. From in close. Bryant's shot is good. Bryant's got the lead up to 13 now for Washington.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Washington.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Then for the Wizards, Mahimi's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Jaron Grant comes in for Bradley Beal. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for John Wall. Grant outside. Pass to Bonga. The kick out to Bryant. 5 on the clock. Off target from outside. There's the foul. And it's on Jeremy Lamb. That is his first foul of the game. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Bryant finds Grant from downtown. Bryant can't get it to go. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. 12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Mahinmi. Here's Grant. Off on that one. And so it's Washington easily grabbing. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting five. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And for Indiana, Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the 3. Now here's Love. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
This is what you'd love to see more of from Victor Oladipo, the athleticism to be a factor on the glass.
Outside, Sexton. Here's Garland. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? Is he's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Chalk up 2 there.
You can see that this coaching staff trusts Malcolm Brogdon's ability to make the right decision. Nice pick and roll play right there.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard. Gives him an advantage in matchups. Lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
Drummond with it. Ogden picks him up. Drummond working against Turner. Sexton the pass to Drummond. Count it.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
And great with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him at the top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Well, to me, this franchise has got to be thrilled and excited about the upside Miles Turner has. He's a hard-nosed player who wants to be great.
Now here's Drummond. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. Here's Sabonis. And that's collected by Love.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
The wide open look here for Garland. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 6.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Oladipo goes in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Is on Colin Sexton. For Indiana, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. McDermott comes in for Domantas Sabonis. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for T.J. Warren. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. For Cleveland, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Porter looking it over. Nance outside. High post try. No good. And Indiana will come the other way. Thompson against Oladipo. And the shot goes in.
Well, you can tell that over time, Oladipo has gained more and more confidence in his scoring ability, especially that close to the tin.
Now here's Porter. Here's Windler.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
The kick out to Oladipo. 1:07 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Bitadze. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
At the elbow, Oladipo. And then Oladipo with the jam.
Well, we know Oladipo is an elite dunker, one of the most creative guys when he's at the rim.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Brogdon, he's checked in for Indiana. Lamb finds Brogdon from 20 feet out. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
7-second difference, shot in game clock. And it's the Pacers' ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Indiana moving the ball around. Fires from 14. Cavaliers with the rebound. Right side, Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Porter. And Porter drops them both. 6 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Brogdon, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Brogdon's got 6.
Now, this guy is always under control. From the drive to the pull-up jumper, Malcolm Brogdon doing work.
And so it's Indiana with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Indiana, we've got Brogdon, and it's Bitadze in at the center, locking down the middle. Holiday left side. Launches a 3. That shot is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Right wing. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Nance outside. Pass to Sexton. Poked away. 6 to shoot. Here's Windler. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Porter. And the pass to Windler. Another shot. The rebound by Holiday. Windler, the pass to Nance. It's Porter outside. Thompson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
Here's Brogdon. Now here's McDermott, covered by Nance. McDermott passes to Bitadze. Just 5 on the clock. And they're on the break. Back to Nance. Outside, Porter. And Nance kicks to Sexton. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Turner passes to Warren. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Drummond finds Sexton. And the layup is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Lamb, he's checked in for Justin Holiday, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Aaron Holiday. Love with a wide open look. The Pacers pull it in. Sabonis, high post. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He gets it in there.
That's what we call cashing in from the mid-range. T.J. Warren's been there a time or two.
Here's Osman. He's covered by Warren. 1:02 left to play here in the half. And that one is off. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Oladipo, he's checked in for Indiana. To the inside. Here's Sabonis. No good on that one. Good D by Drummond. Here we go, one-on-one. He kicks to Garland. Beyond the arc. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
Oladipo against Sexton. Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. The kick out to Oladipo. Cloak loose. Here's Osman, guarded by Oladipo. No good. That would have tied it. Now the Pacers moving it up. And the wide open shot from Warren. Oh, blows the buzzer-beating dunk. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. Victor Oladipo had it going on in the first quarter. He had 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 1. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
So on the floor for Cleveland. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Love dishes to Drummond. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. Drummond's got 9.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Love outside. Passes to Drummond. Here's Osman for the tie. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Warren the pass to Sabonis. Lets it go with a 3. No good that time. And Cleveland will come the other way.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Garland, no good. Indiana leading. Brogdon the pass to Turner. Brogdon trying to get open. And Turner the bucket on the assist from Brogdon.
The ability to play through contact is so important for Miles Turner. He's got the size and strength to finish through it.
Sexton dishes to Drummond. And it's sent back by Turner. Brogdon looking it over. Shoots over Garland. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Well, how about the vertical of Miles Turner? I mean, my goodness gracious, the ferocity with which he attacks the cup.
Outside, Sexton. Offensive rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. The Pacers making a change here. Holiday's checked in, and then for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Porter subbed in for Jetty Osman. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Garland. No good with the triple.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The Cavaliers trail by 8.
And a guy like Justin Holiday, a great option off the bench. Consistent scoring threat with that second unit.
That's exactly right. And Justin Holiday also provides you solid defense to go along with that shooting, Greg. And he's older now. There's a calmness to his presence while he's on the floor. He's been with a couple of teams. He's been around a little bit. So he's just got to maximize what he does best.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Thompson, and it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Garland with it. 5 points in the game. Shoots over Brogdon, and he overshot that one, missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Some changes for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Lamb comes in for Oladipo. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Cleveland also making a change. Windler's checked in. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Pass to Windler. To the paint to stop the drought. And Thompson throws it down.
And what about the strength from Thompson there to go up, take the hit, still convert the play? Nice.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Outside Holiday. Right side Sabonis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Sabonis has got 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered by McConnell. There's the 3. Thompson surveying the floor. A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. He's got 9.
Boy, that's a single-minded play from Tristan Thompson. Knows the defense is ready for him, but takes the contact and doesn't let it affect his finish.
And so it's Indiana ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Lamb and Warren at the 3 and the 4. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Windler with the bucket.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Over in the corner, Lamb. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Sabonis. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for T.J. McConnell. Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Kevin Porter. And here is Turner. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Right side Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, the instinct takes over. Sabonis gets up the floor, ready to finish the play.
Sexton finds Love inside. Drummond in the post. Turner covering. Outside, Sexton. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Warren for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Oh, Sexton in position.
Well, that kind of assist will make you very popular with your teammates. Kevin Love is adept as a big man at putting it on time and on target.
Lamb passes to Turner. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Turner. Sabonis has got the lead up to 13 now for Indiana. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. Back to Osman. Shoots over Warren. They get it back. Drummond. They shoot again. From deep 3-point range. The shot, no good. Pacers leading by 13. Sabonis kicks to Warren. Lets the 3 fly. Garland with the rebound.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Drummond throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Now, here's Warren. Shot's good by Turner. And the Pacers lead by 13.
You love the determination, right? Miles Turner effectively getting to the window and getting another opportunity.
Pacers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Outside Warren. Looking to end his cold spell. Again, the miss by Warren. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Pacers.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Miles Turner.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
From deep. Drummond in the post. He's against Turner. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I love to see point guards rebound the basketball. Sexton has the kind of vertical to allow him to keep possessions alive.
And there's the pass to Warren. The tray. Can't hit that one. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one.